is Anderson. Sees the gap, diving for it, flips in! And we're back with another episode of the Boston College EA Sports College Football 25 Dynasty. Week 4, 2026 season, we are going to Cal to play the 0-3 Golden Bears, as your 3-1 Boston College Eagles are ranked 7th in the country. Went through some recruiting stuff, and we are really just waiting on this 5-star defensive end to wrap up and commit. Top 3, we are first. We are looking to close that gap and really take it home and get those hours back. So I'm going to do this, right? Trying to make up some ground. Actually, wait. Find a recruit where we're in a good position for. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Find a recruit that we're in a good position for, that we're leading the way for. Take some hours off him, like Reef, for example, right? Send the house. Let's knock it down a little bit. And then dump in that extra time to Cahill to hopefully lock it up, get him to commit, and we get 65 hours back. We're going to lose out on Kendricks. I've accepted that. We're trying to claw back with some guys. Getting that time back is honestly going to be a huge thing for us, and we have everything but send the house at this guy. Why don't we just take everything and send the house at him? That sounds like a bit of a better game plan than what we currently have. Sending the house at him. Cahill commits maybe next week. We will be all set, and we will have a 5-star. And I think that might be the first 5-star in this dynasty. So now we're going to go to Cal, take on the Golden Bears. All conference games are play of the moments. So let's get this going. Those stands look empty. It's a rainy day in Cal. 0-3 Bears. Golden Bears, excuse me. As we're starting the game with a handoff to James up the middle. Gets a strong 5. 2nd and 5, we're going to be going back to James up the middle. Gets a strong first down, 7 yards, and he is at 12 on the day. And if they can't stop him, and if they can't stop our ground game, I'm going to keep rolling with it. Anderson had his week against FCS Midwest, tossing plenty of touchdowns and over 300 yards. So if we have to ride the ground game, I am perfectly okay with that. This is a huge RPO. Guess what? Simple it down, inside zone. That linebacker is way too far in the middle. Good block. James! Huge gain, and just going to step out of bounds. He's got 34 yards on the day. And we're bringing Gray into the game, motioning him out. And crap, tried to scramble. And we get buried for a huge loss as Fisher, the outside linebacker, or I believe. All that, is that? I guess he's not getting credit for a sack. That was certainly a sack. And we are way behind the sticks already. 2nd and 22. Trying to get some yards back. Over the middle to Reagan, and he can't hang on. Way behind the sticks. 3rd and 23. Dropping back to throw. Gunning it to the middle linebacker. Oh, shoot. Thought we had the arm strength to get it in there. We did not. And that was a disastrous opening drive. 3rd and 7, and we have an opportunity to make it a wash. And bounce back. Passing for Cal. Beloit bites. Quarterback going to keep it. Brought down 2 yards short of the sticks. But they're going for it on 4th down. Their quarterback, Alejandro, I believe. I can't quite see the entire nameplate. Dropping back to throw. Blitz. Forced incomplete. And we hold strong. And we are driving down. 4th and 1 opportunity. Definitely in field goal range. And this better be a first down. If this isn't, something went horribly wrong. James cuts up field, and he has 58 yards already on the day. We capitalize with a touchdown. And I'm not hopping in here to kick a field goal. Especially not in the rain. All right. I am not. Cal drives down, scores, and we turn it over again. So Cal, prime opportunity in the red zone. We lead 10-7. 5.5 minutes left in the half. Handoff inside, swarming to the ball, and he only gets 3. 2 backs in the backfield. Thomas had that last carry for Cal. Dropping back to throw. Surveying the field, should have been sacked. Oh, very fortunate that it wasn't knocked free and that it wasn't considered a fumble. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Draw handoff. We send the blitz and they go backwards. Looking to even the score with the field goal. Kick is good, and it's a 10-10 game. Our offense has stalled big time. Cal in the red zone, facing a 3rd and 7, looking to take the lead. Dropping back to throw, and he gets sacked. Pressure off the edge. Showed the blitz look. Forced the lineman to commit inside. Got the free rusher, I believe, as McGinnis gets there for the sack. And they're going for the field goal. 4th and 13. I really should have called a timeout. Kick blocked. Huge field goal block. And we take over with 1:15. And just like that, momentum shift. And yeah, we're going with the screen. Never doing that again. Sydney, the corner, almost picked that off, giving Cal all the momentum right back. And it is 2nd and 10. Firing to Reagan. 1st down on the Cal side of the field. 2 picks on the day for Anderson, 1 touchdown. Mixed results and mixed reviews right now. Looking to steady the ship. Dropping back and getting it to James on the check down. 1st down at the 30. Continuing to run some tempo and hurry up the offense here. Making adjustments and dropping back to throw. Gunning it. What the heck? How did he get that? Well, that was a pick. I thought at worst that was going to be an incompletion. And we get it right back. Okay, well, that was a net gain somehow. And we've got 41 seconds. Dropping back, scrambling is Anderson. Sees the gap, diving for it, flips in. Gets creamed, absolutely ragdolled, but he holds on and he scores. Gutsy drive before the half from Anderson. Diving for the score, Cal. Kicked the field goal and is looking to answer. 3rd down, knocked incomplete. And they kick another field goal. It's a 1-point game. It is still a 1-point game, and our offense has been struggling. It has been a struggle puddle for this offense. And dropping back to throw is Cal. Gunning over the middle. 1st down. 3rd and 5. Possibly another throw. Making adjustments. Play action fake. Gunning deep. Makes the grab at the 5. 1st and goal from the 5 for Cal. In the gun. Handing off up the middle. Runs right through the blitz and scores. Thomas, the running back. Down by 5. 3rd and 6. 4 minutes left. I think this is 4-down territory. I thought he was going to carry in man. Brutal day from Anderson. Defense bailing us out again. Forcing Cal to a punt. And the kick is off. I get it's rainy. It's no excuse to be careless with the ball. And Johnson, solid return to the 35. We need the end zone. And we have 2.5 minutes to get there. Lining up in the gun. Dropping back to throw. Scrambling, throwing it away, and we barely got that throwaway off. 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Getting it to James. Lowering the shoulder, gets the 1st down. We are heavily leaning on our running back. And rightfully so. He started out the game great. We went away from him almost unjustifiably. And pressure there. Anderson going to tuck and run, step out of bounds at the 38 and preserves the timeout. James had a phenomenal start to the game for us. And for seemingly no reason, we just got away from it. Anderson dropping back, gunning it to Harris on the curl. Gets 9 and takes it to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and inches. We're taking that shot. Skeet burning open down the field. Oh, he held on and he just couldn't get the feet down. 3rd and inches. Dropping back to throw. Anderson. Oh, don't be grounding. I was out of the pocket. That's grounding? Shoot, now it's 4th and 15. Oh, that stings. Dropping back to throw. Moving James up the field. No, and we missed James! Oh, you're kidding me. We get called for a sketchy grounding call. That's all I'm going to say. And handing off inside. Thomas bouncing around, gets 5. Sketchy grounding call. And we just couldn't convert on inches. Inches to go. And grinding run up the middle. Makes it 3rd and inches for Cal. 3rd and inches. Game on the line. Option play for the quarterback. And he gets it. That's a brutal loss on the road. Anderson really cost us that game. And going right side. Oh, man. And they're just going to kneel the clock out. Yeah, they're kneeling the clock out. Bad weather was not Anderson's day at all. 11 of 26, 123 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 picks. On the ground, James, we should have just stuck with the run game. 88 yards on 18 carries. Anderson had the diving touchdown before half, and Gray had 6. Through the air, 4 catches, 23 yards for Harris, 2 for 42 for Johnson. James, 2 for 27. He had over 100 yards, and we went away from him. Reagan, 1 for 23. Skeet, 1 for 11. I'm curious about this play. 1 for -3 yards for our quarterback. The intentional grounding at the end really screwed us. Offensive line played well. Bunch of pancakes there. Defense played out of their minds to try to give us a chance. Senior corner, Entringer, again, leading tackler. Bunch of TFLs. 3 for Williams, 2 for McGinnis, 1 from Hitchens, and a bunch of other singles there. And a sack from McGinnis as well, and a pick from Kaysen. We tried. Our quarterback threw that game away. So we now have 2 losses and 2 really... one okay loss and a really stinky loss to Cal. After all that, Cahill still says, I'm going to commit. 5-star defensive end. That is huge, and we are looking to rebound with the guys we're falling out for. And we dropped to rank 22, and you know what? Yeah, we should. Craig McGinnis has a high risk of transfer. Why? You're playing amazing here, and this is our bye week. Bye week coming up. We have some recruiting. That Cal loss just reeks very similarly to our loss against Duke. McKinnon might just commit. Can we get him again? We can't get him. 4 players are scheduled for week 7 visit. Who? Well, we're going to try to get McKinnon in for our game against Duke. Meet the coach. If I can get it. Yeah, one-on-one coaching. Coach Prestige. We get a 5-star. Reef still up there. If anything, that game should give him more incentive to come join us because what are we going to do without you, dude? And now we're going to change up some of the point structure. Hard sell. Playing time, pro potential. And brand exposure is okay. There's got to be something for that, right? There's got to be something for that. There we go. Starter, give him that pitch for the hard sell. I think we've gotten to the point where I'm just going to change a bunch of guys to that hard sell and move on because we know what they want, and we can absolutely sell these guys on being a championship contender, on our conference prestige. Not so much pro potential yet, but we have the coach prestige as well. No! We lost out on a bunch of... No! Tough week for recruiting. So we missed out on a bunch of guys. 5-star McKinnon committed to Ohio State. Damn it, we just missed out on him. No. We're first for a bunch of guys, second for a bunch of guys. He got down to his top 5 schools. Well, we get some hours back, not in the way we wanted. We lose the big defensive tackle, too. Maybe, okay, we'll keep McKinnon on the board just because may as well. Do we have another bye week? Did I just mess up looking at and making the schedule? Why do we have 2 back-to-back bye weeks? Dang it, we lost Harlow to Tennessee. Lost Harlow to Tennessee, which sucks because that's a... Oh, we were so close. So close, missing out on the corner. We are in first and second for a lot of these guys. And somehow, some way, we are ranked 15th now. I'm not going to worry about the risk of transferring yet, because it's not that time of the season. And then we're finally back to playing against Georgia Tech. And we're getting back to playing as we host Georgia Tech. We are ranked 15th now at 3-2. Looking to rebound after having a couple weeks to reflect on that Cal game. First quarter, first drive, we're going to learn our lesson. If James is going early, we're going to stick with him. Handing off inside, he gets 2. 2nd and 8 in the gun. Play action, fake on the run to James. And we avoid the sack and get a positive yard. A singular positive yard, in fact. And 3rd and 7 coming up here. Drum back to throw over the middle. Getting it to Skeet for the conversion. In the gun, handing it off to James. Oh my goodness, he just got bodied. James just got absolutely swallowed by the defensive tackle. And we're getting back to our favorite jet tap pass, giving it to Skeet this time on the outside. Getting that first down. This is what really inflated Castellanos' stats last year and also helped us move the ball quite well. And we use it there to convert and get the first down, giving it to James inside, dancing around for 4. And 2nd and 6, handoff to Gray, loses a yard. 3rd and long, dropping back to throw, over the middle to Harris, and he converts the first down, getting 3 of them already on this opening drive. And moving the ball down the field on the Georgia Tech 30. And going back to the ground game with James, handing it off, going left side, cuts back, gets 4. And 2nd and 6, James trying to lower the shoulder and makes it 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, 10th play of the drive. Rolling out on the run. Anderson gonna keep it and run it in for the score. Capping off the drive with the huge scrambling touchdown. Defense holds Georgia Tech to no points. And we're in the second quarter facing a 3rd and 9. Dropping back to throw is Anderson. Gonna tuck it and run. Gets brought down short of the marker. We kick the field goal. Georgia Tech drives down and scores. And now, 2-minute warning in the red zone. Changing this play to an inside carry to James because I don't see a linebacker anywhere in this box. And he waltzes in for the easy score. And our defense does a phenomenal job forcing Georgia Tech to a 3-and-out and getting us the ball right back. Quick drop and pitch to Reagan, getting 8 yards. As I am shocked that Anderson's under 100 yards passing, but he did have that huge rushing touchdown. And play action fake, getting it to James in the flat, first down, steps out of bounds. Minute 10 left, right around midfield, dropping back to throw, gunning it to Johnson and missing the mark. And 2nd and 10, dropping back to throw, trying to gun it to Skeet and just couldn't. 3rd and 10, dropping back to throw is Anderson. Scrambling, going deep to Harris, gets it to him at the 6, and we'll call a timeout. Anderson rolls out, just decides to sling it downfield. DB had his back turned. And dropping back to throw yet again. Anderson scrambling. Gets it to James on the run. Probably could have tucked in and ran it himself. Guns it to James for the score. And Georgia Tech answers quickly, so maybe it wasn't a good idea to call that timeout. But we lead 24-14. 5 minutes left in the third. And we're in the red zone on the 9. Handing it off to James. Cutting inside. Gets it to the 5. Oh, come on, James. I know you can run this one in for the score. No backer in the box. James dives and gets absolutely crushed in the air down at the 1. We're going to give it to him. Handoff. Another score for James. Huge touchdown toss, and we lead 38-14 as Georgia Tech going for it on 4th down. Turning, handing off. Bring him down the backfield. Gang tackle forces the turnover on downs. 3rd and short. We got a press look here. Anderson going deep and gets it to Skeet for the score. And Georgia Tech is piling on garbage time points. I don't like this, but we got a huge run after the onside kick to set us up in the red zone, and it looks like they're content to let the time run out. So we'll call one last play. Handing it off to James, bouncing it outside, and gets 2, and that's going to do it. Anderson, 290 yards, 4 touchdowns, 83% completion percentage, is the player of the game. Huge comeback performance after just an absolute stinker against Cal. Had the huge run as well for the touchdown. Absolute gunslinger. Unfortunate that, we had that Cal game. Unfortunate that all the interceptions seemingly took place there. But he got 3 touchdowns through the air, 15 of 18 for 290 yards. On the ground, James, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anderson, 56 and a touchdown. 1 carry for 4 yards for Johnson, and 1 carry going backwards for Gray. Through the air, 5 for 164 and a touchdown for Harris. James, 4 for 28 and the touchdown. Skeet, 3 for 45 and a touchdown. 2 for 25 for Reagan. 1 for 28 for Johnson. Solid day for the offensive line. Lots of pancakes and syrup to go around. Leading tackler, junior middle linebacker, Fa'oa, with 9 TFLs, a bunch of singles. Lloyd, Fa'oa, McGinnis, and Daugherty, junior defensive tackle. No sacks and a pick from Hala. Huge 45-27 victory, bouncing back after a rough game and a couple bye weeks to give us time to kind of just let it go, leave it in the past, and try to forget about it. Devontae Cummings, outside linebacker, commits. Dion Washington, free safety, commits. And we lost out on some guys, including linebackers and tackles, which is unfortunate. Move up to number 11th in the country. Stadium atmosphere is improving. Okay. And we got to really put in some work here to jump ahead and get these recruits. First for a couple guys as well. And we're reaching that point in the season where losing recruits and Duke. 1-5 Duke. This is a trap game if I've ever seen one, because this happened last time. Week 8 hosting Duke. I know, a trap game if I see one, because this was that very trap game last season. We already had that against Cal, alright? Can we not do it again against Duke, please? Uneventful first quarter so far. Just over 2 minutes left, and... oh no! Had him on 3rd down. Screen pass gets us, and they get the first down. As Duke trying to drive down to get the opening points. In a 3rd and 12. Fringe field goal range. So we will see about that in the gun. Dropping back to throw. Gunning it! Hit. Forced incomplete. They missed the field goal, or they just elected to punt. And we get nothing on offense. Come on, wake up, offense. Give me something. Draw play. Up the middle. Brought down 4th and 2. And they punt again? So it's still 0-0. And we get our first offensive playage. 3rd down, 2 minutes left in the game. or 2 minutes left in the half. First offensive playage. 2 minutes left in the half. Dropping back to throw. Gunning it to James for the first down. 3rd and inches, and we get another look on offense. 1:22 left in the half. Rolling away. We have a step. We have some space, and we're going to take it out at the 8 with Anderson. Anderson in the gun. Dropping back to throw. Chucking it away. 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back to throw. Gunning it to Reagan. Get some positive yardage. And 3rd and goal from the 4. Under 40 seconds. Looking to get it in. Dropping back, throwing to Reagan. Makes the grab for the touchdown. Feels like an absolute snooze fest as we lead 7-0. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. Duke, 3rd down, dropping back to throw. Checking it down. And we're just going to bring him down short of the sticks. And they elect to go for it. 4th and 2. In the gun. Dropping back to throw. And missing his man. Turning it over on downs. 3rd and inches coming up. Under 3 minutes left in the quarter. Keep it simple. And hand it off to James. Big gain up the middle. Down to the 32. Huge throw from Anderson. Sets us up beautifully on the 3. With Gray in the backfield this time. Good blocking. Diving for the score. Duke driving down. Down 14. 7 minutes left. Looking to convert on 4th down. Looking to throw. Gunning it. Does not have enough to get the first. And we look to drive. Trying to end the game on offense. 3rd and 2 coming up here in the gun. James in the backfield. Handing it off to him. Cutting inside. It's 4th and inches, and you know we're going for this. Oh, never mind. I didn't get the opportunity to decide. And we punted on 4th and inches at like midfield. How does that rank on the surrender index? I don't know. But Duke dropping back to throw. Going deep. Traffic, and they score. How does that punt rank on the surrender index now? 2 minutes, 12 seconds. Duke looking to tie. It's looking to take the lead because they have 8 points. Okay. I'm confused. I definitely didn't read anything after they scored. So now we got to keep him out of the end zone. Gunning it to his receiver. Big gain. Big gain. Steps out of bounds at our 43. This feels too similar. This feels way too similar. Duke in the gun, dropping back, looking to throw. Couldn't get a pick, but we forced the incompletion. 2nd and 10, dropping back, gunning it outside, and it's picked. Huge interception. Absolutely turning the tables on Duke as they looked for their 2nd big upset over us in 2 years. Hopefully not today. But we have one more drive we need, and it's Price who comes away with the big-time interception. Just going to run it inside with James. Puts a move on him and gets 6. And James in the backfield again. Going right back to him. Oh my goodness. Brought down big time. And Bowery, offensive lineman, gets hurt. So we use one of our timeouts after losing huge yardage. And it's a 3rd and 8. Need that first down. And we are dropping back to throw. Underneath. What a throw to Johnson. Gets the first down. Unfortunately, we got out of bounds, so not home free yet. Up the middle with James. Down after gaining 7. Bruised shoulder. So offensive lineman remains out. 3 yards to go for the first and to end the game. James in the backfield. Handing it to him. He gets it. There's a flag. That's going to be a hold, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be. It's on Merriman, isn't it? Holding on Merriman, the center. Oh, 2nd and 12 now. In the gun. Right back to it. Are you kidding me? Is this going to be another hold? What? This time unworthy. Oh my goodness, 2nd and 22. Okay, well, we're going to run this again. Sweep outside. James trying to get somewhere. Doesn't. We get 2. All of a sudden, what went from like a really easy first down conversion turns into, oh my god, it's 3rd and forever. So, no matter what, we need to get something here. Dropping back, shoot, getting it to Johnson, just stay in bounds. Stay in bounds, keep the clock moving. Keep the clock moving. I'm going to let it run out and then going to punt and then carry on with our day. Not my best punt. 31 seconds. Duke needs the end zone. We need to keep them out of it. Because if they score, we definitely do not have time to answer. Incomplete through traffic. I believe it was Turner, the corner, who forced that incompletion. 27 seconds, 76 yards to go. Dropping back to throw. Getting sacked! Beloit off the edge. Brings them down. Oh, and they got to burn a lot of time to get back to the line. 14 seconds. Snapping that ball. Dropping back to throw. Throwing it away. 4th and 21. 8 seconds left. Back this up. Do not force anything. Tackle him in bounds. Dropping back to throw. Oh, he's going deep. Swap that down. Incomplete. And we hang on against Duke. We hang on against Duke. 14-8. Oh my goodness. And offensive line, you almost cost us that game. Anderson, 144 and a touchdown, is your player of the game. I feel there's some defensive player who deserves it. There's got to be, right? 144, 14-28, and a touchdown for Anderson on the ground. James, 17 carries, 76 yards, 4 for 18 for Anderson and Gray. Ran it in from 3 yards out. 4 for 47 to Johnson, 3 for 20 to James, 3 for 14 to Reagan, and a touchdown, 2 for 25 to Skeet. Manhurst, 1 for 29, Harris, 1 for 9. Offensive line, couple pancakes, a lot of penalties. Kaysen and Fa'oa, leading tacklers, with 7. 3 TFLs, McGinnis, Williams, and Beloit. Beloit, 1.5 sacks. Daugherty, 1.5 sacks, and Williams had a sack himself. Price with the huge interception as well. Monkey is off our back. And as we move ahead, Geoff Lawrence commits. Middle linebacker out of Virginia commits. Oh, we lost some guys. Missed out on this linebacker. Missed out on Kendricks. We're moving up in the world, ranked 7th. We are first for the quarterback, first for a bunch of other guys, and we just miss out on some guys. Oh, so close. For the guard. For the tight end, for the linebacker. So close yet so far. So we got some time back. We'll reevaluate our options before next time when we take on 3-4 Virginia. We're ranked 7th. Job is not done yet.